as I was saying, I have enough people at the school who can vouch for me and my good moral character towards being a volunteer next year, because there's a lot of new kids, from whatever school they are coming from, predominantly Valley, Passetti, and depends on where you live on that side of the bridge, Landrum as well. Uh, if you come from Sebastian and other schools like that, it's definitely either for, at least from the kids that I've met over the past 2 or 3 years, it's definitely for IB or an academy that you got into. Again, all glory be to God that you got into that academy, and East is very blessed to have you, and we're going to build a great legacy there. It's reasons like this and much more that I'm looked at as. Again, I gave myself that ambassador title, but everyone else has given me, other titles like Pastor Nate, Mr. Niece by default to a certain degree, and other stuff like that. But like I say, it's a blessing to rep Nice like I do, rep St. Johns County like I do, rep Nocatine, etc. I wouldn't really have it any other way. I'd rather die with this purpose and motivation and creativity and etc. I'd rather die with it than to live without it, honestly, because I feel like I've found a purpose now that a lot of people, or most people, have to go to college for, and even then still don't know what they want to do. God bless everybody who's in college, but the point there is that I feel like I found a purpose, within the last 2 or 3 years that most people have to, find in their mid to late 20s or even early 30s. That's the big point there I'm trying to make there. But like I said, I absolutely wish everybody the absolute God's give best at owning their summer to the best of their God first willing and able abilities. And we're gonna definitely see how we continue to keep learning, building, and growing with everything. And like I say, in Life in the 904, I haven't shot much of that ever. But knowing what I should be doing once I get back to the city, and knowing that we're still in the summertime, I'm definitely gonna be shooting more Life in the 904. Orlando, like I said, I don't really know how often I'll ever be out there. In terms of like every month, I'll probably try to go out there at least once or twice a month and film Life in a 321. I looked up their area codes, and it's Life in a 321 and something else. I forgot what the other one is. But I love Orlando too. When I was out, actually the times that I've been out there to Orlando, Florida, it's been a blessing. It's been a gift. Uh, and most definitely look forward to going out there for many, many more occasions, events, etc. And don't know if I really have a lot of other stuff to tell y'all other than, like I said, I'm continuously filming music videos, having fun with family and friends, working bits and bits with the family businesses, and just, enjoying life, enjoying summer. And I have many other takes coming on many other things coming soon. But like I said before, with the playlist section of the because again, all my playlists are predominantly filled like 99.9% with music, because they're reserved for albums, you know. And the thing about those albums, or the thing about the playlist being reserved for albums, I definitely think I've done a good job at cleaning up all the extra, I want to say excess waste from the playlist section of this YouTube channel. So what that means is, like, if you were to have checked on this channel 2 or 3 months ago, you would probably have seen 4 or 5 extra playlists that didn't need to be there, because the quality that I was producing either wasn't there at that time, or it just wasn't good, or that album was just not going to be filled until probably later on this year or next month. Songs like, for example, albums like Passionate and The Ambassador and other stuff like that. Those are albums that are not going to be filled until probably later on this year or even next year. So I decided to just go and delete those playlists and be done with it. For example, The Viewpoints, the only reason why I ended up having The Viewpoints and then The Viewpoints 1, even though both of them had all the same music in it, was because when I was first releasing that, not late last year, but around April last year, when I was first releasing that album, what had ended up happening was I had messaged a few links to my friends, and then I clicked on the link myself and realized, oh crap, it's not loading, or it's not popping it's not popping you onto the screen of my YouTube channel, which it needs to pop. Like it was saying, oh, this link doesn't work, or this page you're looking for is not available. So I'm like, crap. I didn't know how many people I had messaged it to, but I knew I messaged it to quite a few people. I'm like, crap, I gotta, create another playlist with the same songs titled similar to the same thing. Only difference was part 1. So I did that, and you see where that ending result went. But yeah, the Viewpoints Part 2. You also see that album is deleted. Like I say, I got too much music saved up on the iPad. Honestly, because like I said, I'm a proud garage band artist. I have too much music saved up on the iPad, and to say that I'm a proud garage band artist is not to say that I'm not open to working with other artists on other platforms. You know, using way different software. It's not to say I'm not. It's just that I know I've produced quite a few quality pieces of work on GarageBand, and I just know I need to keep on trying to, you know, work at it in a certain way in order to be as best successful as I can. But I'm always you can go back into the Twitter feed and it'll tell you where I tweeted out. I'm always I don't even really it'll tell you how um well, yeah, how even though I don't do many collabs, I am very, very hungry for many, many more collabs. I've been signing quite a few artists to my NGF label. I was signing people last year. Again, they don't do music the same way I do, to where they're constantly trying to release something new. They don't do it like that. But they do music though. And I definitely look at it as I'm going to try to get as much as I can out with as many of them towards the second half of this year, and not only the second half, but even some this summer, because I really do want to, however this channel pops off, whether it's through, even though I've had it for years, but a lot of musicians have been at it for years and still, still didn't make it right away, or even within 2 or 3 years. It still took them maybe even an extra 5 years to make it, or whatever else. And I mean, make it as in, terms of mainstream success in some type of way, Billboard success in some type of way. You get the point. Being more well known in some type of rights. You get the point there. But I definitely know that I definitely know I want to take as many people up on that bridge with me as I possibly can. When it comes to the build up of popularity and fame on this channel through everything which I do and say, I want to bring as many people up on that with me as I can. That's why you see. That's why I do try to get extra features here and there with whatever it is, whether it's music, whether it's not really, whether it's music, life and this, life and that, because I really do want to bring as many people on that ride with me as possible. Again, it's all glory be to God. At the end of the day, it's all blessings, and like I said, I hope everybody's enjoying their blessing get this summer. Game 4 of the NBA Finals is tonight. I'm looking forward to that. And we're gonna definitely see how that goes. Sorry Cavs, but I'm rooting for the Golden State to sweep y'all. God, honestly, that's just my opinion, and that's who I'm rooting for. But to everybody that does not like me or like this channel, again, I've said it before, I'll say it again. God has blessed me with 19 years, about to be 20 years of life. I said it before in that wrong side of history. I really do hope you all change your heart on me eventually. Because I'm telling you this. It's just not going to be enjoyable. You should not want to be on the wrong side of history when things do get up there, and etc. More videos coming soon. Take care. God bless.